Welcome. This is your time to unwind and reset. A gentle flow to release tension, soften the body, and come back to your breath. No rush, no pressure. Just move in a way that feels good today. I do recommend having a block or two handy for this practice, so grab those now. And when you're ready, we can begin.
Thanks for stopping by.
We begin today by finding a comfortable seat or coming onto your knees. Take a moment to settle in, closing your eyes if that feels good. Take a slow inhale through your nose and a long exhale out the mouth. Take a few more breaths here, letting your shoulders drop, allowing the jaw to soften. Find one more big inhale and exhale. Let anything go that you no longer need to carry with you today. Blinking the eyes open if you have them closed, taking one leg, crossing it on top of the other, or placing it gently in front of you. We're coming into a seated cat-cow with a little variation. So inhale, lengthen your spine, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly round. On your inhale, think tall. And on your exhale, think gentle. Taking 4 to 5 rounds. Beginning to come into the body as you invigorate through the breath. Releasing the leg, tucking that one underneath you. Inhale the arms up high and exhale, cactus. Opening the arms, palms face forward, expanding across the chest. Big inhale and maybe an audible exhale. You can stay there, or there's another option to intertwine your hands behind the back to further expand through the chest, pulling the hands down towards the mat. Breathing in and out. Releasing wherever you are, crossing the other leg in front or on top. Finding 4 to 5 rounds of our cat-cow again. Easy breaths. See if you can feel the breath move through your ribs as you open and contract. One more big breath. Your last round of cat-cow. Come back to a neutral spine, uncross the legs. Find your seat, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, spread wide through the chest. This time coming into a twist. Inhale, exhale, slowly and gently twist to the left. Back to center on the in-breath. Exhale, twist to the other side. These movements need no force, no pressure, just gentle wringing out and awakening of the spine. If you want, you can also straighten the arms if you have space, palms up, and flipping the palms back as you twist. Find what works for you today. Play around. Make sure to even out both of your sides before we move on from the twists. Coming back to neutral spine, rain those fingertips down and take a few neck shoulder rolls. Breathing deeply as you open up, feeling any crinkles or any movements, any sounds that may be happening. Nice out breath. Recenter. And we come into a half straddle. So extending your left leg out to the side, your right foot is in towards the hips, keeping your hips grounded down. Inhale. Reach your arm over. We can also use a block under the hips if we need a modification, or under the knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach for that extended leg, opening up wide through the side body. Cycling around, reaching the other arm up. Finding a little dynamic flow this way, reaching side to side. No judgment on how far you reach. This is to open through the chest and through the side body. Feel expansion in the ribs as you match movement to breath. And once you reach your extended leg this time, try to hold here for a breath or two and visualize yourself expanding out through the tops of the fingers. Exhale, windmill the arms back around to the knee, flipping over into a pigeon pose. Pivoting over the knee, support yourself with a block if you need under the hips. No force, settle in. Find what feels good to you here. Take a nice in breath. If you want, you can prop up onto the toes to lift the back leg, finding a little deeper stretch in the front of the hip. Meet yourself where you're at today. Finding another 2 breaths. See where you can soften and find some ease. Gently release yourself from pigeon, come back onto the seat, and we replace the foot to switch sides. Take your time, make any adjustments you need, flexing that long leg foot as you reach up. Big side body stretches. You know what to do. Let your breath and body lead you. Perhaps you follow your hands with your gaze, or maybe you close the eyes. Letting the breath be the music of your practice. And finding your static stretch. Reaching towards the foot, it is totally okay if you cannot grab on. And gently release, windmill around, pivoting over that left knee. Sending the right leg straight back behind you. Find your space and surrender. Whatever that looks like to you. If you took the variation on the other side, please try to even out your sides. Maybe noticing a difference in the opening of your hips. Finding your final breath, releasing, and this time pressing up, preparing to press back into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs, one knee and then the other, gripping through the fingertips. Bending the knees, a very generous bend, almost hugging your knees to your belly, your thighs to your belly. Warming up the backs of the legs. Shake out anything you don't need. Settle in to a downward facing dog for a breath. And then extend the left leg up behind you into a 3-legged dog. And draw that knee in through the chest, stepping the foot in between the hands. Lower the right knee down. You can place your hands on blocks for more stability. Have your back toes untucked or tucked as you reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, wrap your arm in front. Give yourself a little hug, hugging the shoulders. Maybe you rock a little bit. Send love to yourself. Stay here if that's what's comfortable, or come into your version of eagle arms. Reminding yourself that if you have to hold your breath or something doesn't feel right, you can always release. Listen to your body and what it needs from you today. On your next exhale, unravel wherever you are. Frame the left foot, coming into a side lunge, so kickstand that leg behind you and send the hips to the forward space of the mat. Exhale, maybe a little sigh of relief, and finding what feels good here. Another side stretch, perhaps taking a half bind, bending the elbow behind the back. Big breath in through the nose, and fully exhale. Turning back around to frame the foot, kicking the hips back, coming into half splits, flexing the left foot, using your blocks again, or perhaps you want to challenge your balance and lift the hands. We can point and flex the toe. Remember, this is your practice. Exhale, frame the foot, and we lift and come back to downward facing dog, repeating the same on the other side. Bending and straightening the legs, maybe pedaling out one leg and then the other. Perhaps you want to take some spinal rolls. What's your body asking for? A moment in downward facing dog. Ground down through the left foot as you send the right up behind you. Draw the knee into the chest and step it forward. Find your spacing here before dropping the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, crossing the other arm on top. A little self-love hug here. A little shimmy shake. And finding your version of this pose. Still sending the hips forward, keeping them square. Take a little body scan. What do you feel? Finding space between the shoulder blades, or perhaps space in the mind. Exhale, unravel, frame that right foot as we make our way into our kickstand side lunge. Shifting into your side lunge, opening through the chest. Finding your version of this posture. Your next exhale, slowly, lovingly release to frame the foot and kick back into half splits. Thinking of lengthening through the crown of the head, through the tailbone. Can you make your spine any longer? Last breath. Coming out. This time stepping up to the front of the mat, keeping the knees bent, ragdoll, fold over. Maybe grasping the elbows. We can shake any tension out of the neck, the upper back. Maybe you turn your head yes and no. Any shakes, any wiggles, wrist rolls. Feel the blood rush to the head. Let gravity help And then place the fingertips on the mat as you come down into a toe stand. Find what works for you here, creating balance. Hands to heart, or we can place the blocks in front and start rocking on the balls of the feet, maybe back to the heels. Sending some love to these feet that hold you up all day long. Making this movement as small or as big as feels good. And releasing, coming down onto the back, however feels good to you. Maybe a little rock and roll or a more gentle side to side. Hug the knees into the chest, a full wind release. I recommend kind of a little rock side to side. A little self-soothing lower back massage. Take a big breath in and out. Maybe give yourself a full hug, reaching the forehead to the knees, a big squeeze. Before releasing, planting the feet about a little wider than hip distance and letting them windshield. Both the knees fall to the right and to the left, finding some more space in the hips. And these little micro twists. And the next time both of your knees fall to the left, let them lie there for a gentle twist. Change the leg position however you would like, maybe knees together, one straight. You can gaze over your opposite shoulder if that feels comfortable. Giving yourself space to breathe. Exhale, come back to center. Find your windshield wipers again. Little twists to rinse out the spine. And then when you're ready, allowing the knees to drop to the other side. Finding what feels good to you here. Maybe you would like to place a block under a knee or a hip for extra support. Listening to the sound of your nice, gentle breath. And when you're ready, coming back to neutral spine, extending everything long. Really reach, 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 squeeze everything, a big full body stretch, and relax. Preparing now for our final resting position, whatever that looks like to you. Maybe it's a supine butterfly. Maybe it's a constructive rest pose. Whatever feels best. Let your body become heavy as you allow your breath to deepen. Inhale, and on this next exhale, thank yourself for showing up today, for taking this time to reset, recharge, and unwind. Whenever you're ready, you can gently come onto the side and push yourself up to a seat. Find another few breaths where we can carry this calm with you into the rest of your day or evening. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in this practice and share the space on the mat. I look forward to the next time we meet again, my friend.